what's going on? We're back here with Touhou. This is Touhou 2, Story of Eastern Wonderland. My camera's not at all right, sorry. Touhou 2, Story of Eastern Wonderland. That right there is, Reimu Hakurai, or however it's said. I still don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. Hero of ours. And I'm back. This time I'm gonna be a lot more chill, definitely. We can start how many bombs you start with and everything too? Oh my god, and you can set how many lives. Oh, it defaults you to 5. Okay, well, let's put it at the default, shall we? Performance, normal, truncate. Oh, I guess that's for if you're lagging out hard. Music MIDI or off, or FM. I guess MIDI's fine. So we've got easy, normal, hard, lunatic. I say we'll start with lunatic again on this one. It defaults to the number of health being at the maximum and the number of bombs being the maximum. So I think that's fair to give us that. These were all released around like the same. I think the developer might have released or developed more of them before they released the first one. But this is already like a mass upgrade from the first one, as you can tell. So there's probably gonna be a bit of rambling intro. So skip to this time if you just want to see me start the game, because there's lots of stuff to talk about. I totally loved last time, so I had to give 2 a try. I'm giving to understand as the games get further on and further on, you know, the systems change and develop and all this. And I was told very kindly in the comments some stuff about the way continues work in the future games. Infinite continues is not, in fact, a staple of the series. This is not a thing that happens in all of them, which says to me that I'm probably gonna have to redoing a lot of the things where you redo the levels you just did, which, as I mentioned before, is not exactly my favorite thing, but I understand it is traditional for classic arcade-style games and such. Nevertheless, I was also informed that there are, so for instance, I reckon this is what is meant here by extra start. I've been told there are sort of extra scenarios that you can unlock if you play the game through at any point on without losing a continue or using one. Referred to as 1cc playthroughs or runs is where you don't use a continue. And apparently you unlock extra stuff from that. I, however, would be perfectly fine with merely surviving the game on a route with Lunatic as the games go on, because I'm given to understand the different characters and or different setups you can have for the characters are often considered different routes by like fan bases. You have to sometimes do them, and even by the game, sometimes you have to do the game as all characters or as all shot types, which is a thing that I've learned is a thing, in order to unlock special stuff. But I'd be happy to just get one route, see the end, no matter if it's considered a good ending, a bad ending, or an incomplete ending because I didn't complete the extra stuff as well. Moving forward, I'm thinking just one run of a Lunatic will do me for each game is how I'm feeling, considering last time. And I tried to not spend hours and hours looking up into things, but I might be looking up into the lore just for my own personal edification as this goes along. But I am given to understand our friend Reimu here, and most of the characters you play as, I would guess, are what's known as Shrine Maidens, when I didn't look up precisely what that is, nor how much of a real thing it is. But I take it to mean that that means we're basically caretakers slash monks slash like warriors. Keep the shrines in good order, use ethereal magics to keep the gods happy or something, and then defend the shrines when necessary. Now, last time, the white part of the yin and yang exploded into a big white explosion, as opposed to the first part where the black part of the yin and yang imploded into a black hole. So I can only imagine what kind of awful fate awaits us at the end of this one, but whatever, let's just start it, shall we? Select Reimu's combat style from the 3 below. Okay, so these are the shot types, is we get to pick from 3 different combat types for her, which is excellent. Okay, so highly mobile that doesn't use the yin and yang orb, defense mode that moderately uses the yin and yang orb, or offensive that relies on the yin and yang orb. Ah, I see. So I'm given to understand, I think that past the first game is when we stopped using the yin and yang orb. We stopped needing it to do damage, but I guess this means that it does more damage if you strike them with it. I very, very much like the sound of defensive type. Let's just start with that, because it was the one that was in the middle and all. Okay, the story of the demon ceiling that I did not read that. Purple Field A, Purple Dawn, Hakurai, Eastern World. Excellent. Zed is still fire. I guess we're about to find out. Oh my god, okay, there are actual enemies this time, and you cannot shoot down their bullets. Oh golly, indeed. I see what's going on now. Okay, but we want to be gathering these, presumably. Oh my goodness, no, wait. There are actual monsters this time. It's not just like tiles chilling out at the top of the screen that will wait for us to hit them. Oh no. Oh, I really don't like the sound of it. Right, okay. So I don't know what the difference between the types of the combat types are, obviously, yet. I may figure it out if I play through it multiple times, which will happen if I die, which is likely. But for now, let's just try and focus on surviving. So I don't know what a button uses the bomb, if the controls are the same as before, but this is more like what I was expecting from Touhou when I had heard of it. The first game is meant to be, or as I understand it, considered a largely unusual beast. I don't know what it means, power at the bottom right there. There's one little bar there. Oh golly. Hey, at least this game doesn't take up the whole screen, so I can probably put my face somewhere on the right over there, because there's some empty space, and I won't be blocking it. Well, that's a tank! That's just a... Why does the enemy have tanks? I thought they were like demons and ghosts and stuff. Hey, wait, hold on, calm down. We don't need this, do we? Right, okay, it's fine. The patterns are mostly pretty clear. That's just snow that's blowing in the wind, those little sparklies. The white dots are the only thing that I need to worry about. And I don't know how long this place is either. Oh, I've just gotten some things beside me. They're launching missiles now. That's nice. I guess that's... oh, my power seems to have increased. Oh, so as the power increases, do you get more guns on you? Is that it? Ow! Owie! 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 I've been hurt. I've been hurt. I've been hurt unpleasantly. Oh, God, you lose all your power-ups when you get hurt. Like, it's like a... Like rings in Sonic. Aye! Oh, dear. They scatter all over the place. Oh, I got hit by something else and I didn't even notice. Probably wouldn't be a bad time to figure out what, what this bomb does or how to use it. Okay, it is Z and X in this game as well. Or is it just X? Maybe there's no melee attack. Ah! There's no melee attack. X is just bomb now. Gotcha, gotcha. It just makes a stamp of my face appear across the whole screen. Right, and also something that I should do, for sure, is I'm planning on keeping a strict time limit of 3 hours today on this game for myself, so I don't have any repeats of last time. Oh, golly, these levels are not short. I thought those were things that I could take out, but no, they were just death. Alright, I feel like I took more than, more hits than, oh, sorry, oh, I can speak, quite a few ghosts around Eternal Shrine Reimu. Is that me speaking that? What voice should Reimu have? I guess if she's like sort of your Knight Errant typical hero, we should give her a sort of bold-sounding one. Quite a few ghosts around. Wait, who's addressing me here?
A sinister individual approaches, mistress.
I wonder if this is it for the shrine. Are you listening to me, mistress? Old Turtle of Wisdom Genjii? That's you? You're Old Turtle of Wisdom Genjii? Old Turtle of Wisdom Genjii, there's something scary that I've already shot a few times at the end of the screen, and I think they're not happy with me. What now, you senile old turtle? Senile? Over there, mistress. What, her? She's just some human. I'll lick her in no time. Mistress? What do you mean, sinister? I'll have you know that I made every one of the ghosts here. How is that not sinister? Be quiet! Just sit back and let yourselves be destroyed by the flower tank, my ultimate masterpiece, if I do say so myself, okay? Hey, who are you working for? Ready or not, here I come! They did not answer us! Raymond, we have not been answered! Bomb! Luckily it makes you invincible in this one as well. So does it not show their health bars in this game? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I might like the highly mobile type going on past this, but I still don't know how my current type is defensive. Do I have a smaller hitbox or something like that? I don't know. Oh, okay, we're ducking this reasonably well. So we don't get to see their health bars, is that it? Oh, that's a shame. I'd love to be able to know how much health they have. I'm assuming that power is my level of upgrade that I've got on at the moment. Okay, this is tolerable, this is passable. I dig the way this is going. I think I've mentioned once or twice that shoot-em-ups and / rail shooters, well, I tend to call this kind of game a rail shooter. I know that's most people think of rail shooters being like the first-person kind of game, like I can't think of a good example right now, but I think of anything like Star Fox and Gradius and them as like rail shooters because you don't like choose when to go forward and stuff. I did just get hurt then. We have tons of bombs. Maybe we should use those to not die. That would be a good thing for us. Oh, but did we get it? We got the sinister one? I lost! Alright, now will you tell us who you're working for, please? Farewell! Darn, didn't find out who hired her.
Shall we chase her down, mistress?
Nah, she'll probably leave traps.
She isn't gonna chase me.
See? Hey, we did it! Oh, that's cool. There's like dialogue and stuff in this one. I totally dig it. Right. So we have yet to find out how these continues work, but I guess we're about to. I should actually set a timer for myself so I don't go over time here, because I'm liable to just get addicted to this. So far, this is incredibly addicting. And it's so cool that there's dialogue and stuff in this one. I love that. I wasn't sure if this was going to be the game where that sort of thing came into play, or if it was going to be mostly just all action. I'm just setting a timer for myself so I don't lose days of my life to this. But if the continue system is such that we're going to be doing a lot of replaying of earlier levels, I'm probably going to have to be silent during those and sort of cut ahead. And as with any good NES era styled difficulty game, replaying the parts you already did, though frustrating, is part of it. So I'll just have to come to grips with that, even though it annoys the hell out of me sometimes. But we got through the first level without a horrific incident. So, there we go. Raiju, a Midnight Rainstorm. Oh, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Midnight Rainstorm. I also don't know how many levels are in this one, so, with it, well, I am very, very dead. Game over. My name. Blasto! Okay, so we only get 3 continues. There you go. But at least restores you to max health at that point, and there are ways to regain health and stuff. And of course, you're getting all these wicked upgrades along the way, so we should have an easier time. I got cornered, although I didn't realize they could come from my side of the screen. I thought that was where I was safe. Oh no. Oh dear me. Right. My feeling on it is, even if there are limited continues in this one, it's like, at that point, I think I'd kind of rather just do it on Lunatic anyway, because the limited continues thing is going to bug me even if I'm on the easiest difficulty, really, so... If it's gonna bug me anyway, I may as well make the most out of it and play on the hardest one. It's my stance on it. That may mean it takes several years to be- Oh my god. Are you a boss fight or just a strong enemy? No, you're not the boss yet. There would have been dialogue. I sort of forgot that dodging was necessary. Sorry. Forgive me. Let me focus up here. Perhaps every continue I'll try a different shot type so we can... Oh, sorry. I thought those red things were a good thing. I'll try a different shot type so we can see which one we prefer, because it might be that offensive is good. Like I was saying in the other one, if I could trade offense for standing power, or standing power for offense the other way around. Man, I'm doing a bad job. I would have preferred to. That was for the first game though. At this point, I'm starting to think the more standing power, the better. At first I was Blasto, but now I'm in last place, so I'm Lasto. Right, sorry. I should also apologize. I tried a few other emulators because that first one had a few issues. It seems like the weird font stuff and the weird white square at the bottom left are not an issue in playing. I'm using the same emulator as I did last time. This time, the audio delay is still a thing, but I'll try and make it right on your end. It's just note that if there's anything that requires sound, it's like a second behind for me. So sorry if I'm screwing that up a whole bunch. All right, the records here. Stage only goes as far as 5, so maybe there are just 5 levels. That would be my preference.
Oh, I can put a heart on it.
Anyway, so I know people have recommended other emulators, including Project Nico 2. I tried Project Nico 2 a few times with the first game just to try and get it working, and I couldn't really manage to have it working to the same effect. Although, the instrument samples were nicer in Project Nico 2, so whether that just means that I was playing on I was emulating a different version of PC98, I don't know. But point is, I'm very unknowledgeable about emulating PC98. I don't do it very often. This is my first time having done it, so I'm sorry about that. It all being weird and funky. Okay, so the P ones in this, they're increasing your power gauge, which gives you more weapons, basically, is what I'm giving to understand here. Which, obviously, is better for not dying. A shame that you don't get the health bar of the enemy in this one. That would be really useful to know how close you were to winning, but I guess that also heightens the tension, because it means you just gotta give 110% every second of every day. I'm pretty awful at picking up these power-ups, to be honest with you. Oh my golly! Right, okay, right, ouch. Good, okay, goodness. Level 2 appears to be my limit so far. But I dig this. I've played Gradius and the like before, so this is a little more something I've done compared to that first game, which was very much something I had not done. It was basically Breakout, but with monsters. Yeah, this tracks a little more to me, and it's a little more straightforward, even though it's harder so far, but more straightforward, I would think. Oh, I can use bombs, right? I think I'm probably gonna want those more for the enemies when they swarm the screen rather than the boss fights. Okay, so those aren't enemies that you can take out. Those are just patterns you have to duck around. Sure. Something stinks, Gramps.
Over there, mistress.
Oh, spotted turtle. Samurai of Darkness. Is she supposed to be saying this whenever it introduces an enemy? Or is it just supposed to be like, boom, Samurai of Darkness, Myra, or Maira? I like to imagine that she's just introducing them herself. Oh wait, no, unless that's the samurai talking. They both have purple hair and red and white clothes. No, I think this is the Samurai of Darkness. Well spotted, turtle. Samurai of Darkness, Maira. I am Maira. I'm here for the Hakurai. Is that the yin and yang? My family name is, I think, Hakurai, unless that's my first given name. I can't remember which one was which. Hey, what's with this all of a sudden? I mean, I don't mind, but, huh? Anyway, if I win, then the power of the Hakurai will be mine. So there's some kind of power of me that they want? Oh, we don't need to fight to win me, you know. Huh? What's wrong?
I'm not after you. It's your power I want, moron.
My power? What are you talking about? Oh, dear. Besides, we're both women. That's disgusting. Ah, they're not progressive. Another reason they must be destroyed. In that case, if I win, you win mine then, right? After all, if you get to have conditions...
Are you even listening to me?
Sure. Fight. And on top of that, you know such old references. I'm asking if you're ready. I hope I don't lose. Hey! Oh, you can run around and stuff. Okay, wait, okay, hold on. This was all fun and laughing and fun times and rom-com for a second there, and now it's scary and death. Okay, it's fine. Okay, okay. They can run around and do those, but I think I'm invincible when this happens as well. Either that or just their projectiles are not on screen when my bomb is. Okay, those each turns into projectiles, but I can duck around those easily enough. Ow! A villain and a homophobe to boot. Now we have extra motivation to take them out. Now we're about to figure out. We're about to figure out. Does this let us start from the fight? Oh, it does. Oh, that's very kind of them. All right, the continues so far they've let us carry on from when I missed all my power-ups. Oh, bugger. They let us carry on from when we just died. Right. I'm gonna use my bomb there because there wasn't much getting out of that. It doesn't appear that I can blow up their projectiles in this one, except with the bomb. So we just gotta duck around them. Right. Ow. I'll have those back, thank you. Oh, it's not your powers that you had before falling out of you. It's new ones spawn from you when you die, I see. Which hopefully will replace some of them. Okay, I'm not doing a very good job here. Okay, S is the one, wait. Is S also increases your power but by a fair chunk? Sorry, this is gonna take me a bit of getting used to, it seems. Oh, right, I don't have to stay at the bottom, right. Sorry, I've been playing the first one, so I forgot I can move around the entire screen. It's a little less fun to be up at the top here when all this stuff is going on. Ow. Well, that's us. Ouch. And back to title with us. All right, I'll do my best to get back there a little better. Actually, should we try let's try highly mobile type this one, see how different it is. I don't feel much faster, but then I guess I was moving pretty slow the first time, wasn't I? Maybe on offensive type you build the power meter faster or something. They said you use the yin and yang orbs more, and there were yin and yang orbs beside, that showed up beside me when I hit a certain power rank, I think. The way this music starts sounds so, Castlevania. Bugger, how did I miss that? So far, most of the normal monsters go down in one hit, mercifully. Alright, I've got yin and yang orbs beside me, but I guess they, do they shoot less frequently? Because I'm on the mobile type? Actually, it doesn't appear as though they're shooting at all. Maybe I need a bit more power in them for that. Oh, I don't remember those coming out of the river before. Yikes! Yikes! Kabam. It's something I don't mind. No continues horribly because the games are pretty short. I think that is a saving grace of it. So it really is a test of how much can you, like the better you do early on, the more equipped you are to handle the later on. And I understand the design philosophy behind that. If it is only 5 stages, which would be my guess based on the way the scoreboard only showed as far as 5, ow. I need all that back, please. I'm building way more power on highly mobile. Maybe that's just because I'm doing better at actually gathering the things this time. I'm gonna bomb this. This is scaring the hell out of me. Ooh. Is my bomb different when I get higher power? Interesting. That time it wasn't just my face, there was a crescent moon. Or is it because of my my mobility type, maybe? I almost ran right into that one. I just watched it slowly drifting by my nose. Ooh! That time it hit my nose. I love that you can deal damage to them up front. Right in your face, blast you to Kingdom Hell with all this. As I've only got one life, so if I want to keep it for the next one, I'm gonna have to blast you with everything I've got here. Because I doubt I'll do the entire next level with only one continue. And mercifully, my prayers have been answered and auto-fire is on by holding down Z. You don't have to mash it in this game. Oh, I have to get near to you and shoot you while you're doing this, do you? Or are you just not going to stop this now? Well that's not great. I was hoping you would stop this. I don't want to go near the middle during this. Wait. This has to stop at some point, surely. I don't just have to... I have to duck and weave while this is going on, do I? Yeah. I don't remember this happening last time. Maybe I just took them out faster. Oh, I died. I didn't even notice. Dang. I'll never be as good as Blasto. Oh, does the boss start at the same amount of health? I guess it basically brings you back directly where you were, because the boss must be at the same amount of health, which is to say a low amount now. So should be able to finish it with just one more of these, right? There we go, okay. I dig this. Raymond's a bit more, sort of bumbling goofball hero than Knight Errant, which is sort of what I was expecting from... Wait, help! Never mind, shut up. It's fun and I like it is the point. Her personality. Alright, we must be cautious. The homophobe draws near. Youch. Oh, you do lose a bit of power when you die, though. Okay, good to know. I think my shots maybe have a bit more spread on them in this type as well. Maybe it's just my imagination. Or maybe it's just because of the fact that I've got a higher power now. Oh, I'm hitting a high score. Apparently these purple things are very good for your score. Hope that means I'm gonna get a few more lives in a bit. They look sort of like keys. I'm not sure what they are. Yes, I like having a diagonal shot. That I very much appreciate, because it means I don't have to get in their line of fire to shoot them. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That sounds like a thing that would happen when you got an extra life, doesn't it? Yes, I appear to have gotten. Whether that was by getting 10,000 points or what, I'm not sure. Ow. No, I need those. Give those back, please. Damn it, I missed one. Bomb. Ah, man. Made a mess of that. This is where she shows up, right? Just like right here. So if I could just hang up here, I can do a bunch of damage to her before the fight begins. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. No, I've made her spawn in me. That's a problem, isn't it? Oh. Ow! I didn't know that could happen. It didn't happen with the last one. The last one showed up on screen before they were there. Meanie. I guess a bomb is the only way out of that if you get yourself trapped in a corner like that. Unless there is some kind of melee attack with another button. I think ZX are the only two that seem to do anything, but like here, I don't know what to do about that. Do I just have to see that they're doing that and go to the other side? Because that's a bit unfortunate. I should not have survived any of that. Oh man, I've really my power's really taken a hit here, though. Okay, whenever you do a bomb, you basically want to just go in their face and go ham, so that you're doing extra damage, it seems.
I don't like there are new things.
Ow! That probably means she's at lower health now. Did we get her then? That maybe looks like that is what happened. I win! Wait, what's this? Oh, no. She stopped moving. Oh well, time to bury her.
Hold your horses. Enough already.
Darn it, she got away. We're really bad at chasing down villains in this, aren't we?
Oh.
On that note, I wonder what Miss Myra wanted anyway.
You weren't paying the least bit of attention, were you?
I don't know, she started saying like she wanted to marry me, and then she got really homophobic, and I just sort of tuned it all out. She wanted my powers or something? I don't have any powers. All I can do is shoot red lasers and bombs and stuff, and make a big stamp of my face appear on the ground. Apparently not. Alright, World 3, what is this place? Scarlet Dream. World of Empty Dreams is the music that's playing. Oh, Scarlet... Ah! Scarlet Dream indeed. Are these... Oh, no, they're not bullets. Oh, I thought those little tiny little specks were lethal, and I was like, don't tell me I have to look at those and know what they are. We're back to ghosts. Does that mean we're about to catch up with that first person we thought, whose name I forgot? I wonder. I could really do with some more power right about now. I've only got two things. Oh, whoa there. Whoa, calm yourself. There's no need for that, is there? Okay. We've only used the one continue so far, is that right? Or maybe two. So we... Ow! We're getting a little farther each time, it seems, which is nice. That gives me some confidence. These are new. These are very new, these things. Wait! Oof. Okay, this is our last continue, so this is all now. I think we're probably moving like a little faster, but I'm not sure what else highly mobile does. It's sort of hard to tell the differences between them, because I haven't been too diligent in noting everything down. Okay, now that we've got pretty high power, whoa, no, you're gonna have to take a seat, partner. Oh, they have so much health, though. Okay, so each area seems to have some kind of, like, basically what is a mini-boss. I know I shouldn't be using these there, I should be saving them for the actual boss, but considering this is my last continue and all, I may as well get as much experience with this next bit as possible, which, if it means using a few bombs up front and dying earlier in the boss, is fine. I got only one of those back. I like that then every time you get hurt. Those are invulnerable, it seems. Or maybe just have a lot of health. We don't want to be on that side of the screen anyway, is the point. Oh, I hope the boss doesn't send those out. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, you can blow these ones up, thank goodness. I'll be having those, thanks. I need more power. I need more power! Bomb! Oh my god, there's things raining from the sky here. Whoa, I'll take more power, please. Thank you for all the power. Whoa, look at all the powers raining down, and I got an extra life as well. Didn't get an extra bomb, unfortunately, but all the power. Look at all the power. Oh my god, I could use more bombs for this part. Holy balls. Holy balls, literally. Oh, I got more bombs somehow. How did that happen? Is the boss about to bomb? Now is the time for bombs and increase of power. Okay, these ones I don't use it. Okay, I should have used the bomb. Oh, when you get hurt, you get more bombs if you have more power or something. I don't know why I was getting all these bombs. Oh, again, no, getting hurt was what gave you bombs in the other one as well. Oh, those weren't enemies. I could have just ducked around those. Oh dear. This looks like a stage for a boss fight, doesn't it? I'm hitting something. I'm hitting something. I'm hitting oh, it's the Five Eyes again. My old nemesis. One of them. Where the heck are we?
This is Genjii, the gap between Makai and our world.
Makai being Demon World or something, which is what was labeled Heaven in that first game, but I think it might have been... Well, I think it was another thing, is one of those things where the word can translate in multiple different ways.
Don't worry, it's not outer space. We can breathe just fine here.
Great, I was very worried. I wasn't really worried about that. This is... this is
the quickest route to Rhymedon?
Rhymedon. The enemies here are tough. Whatever do you mean? Look, here's one now. Jeez, already? Yeah, indeed. Okay. Oh man, it's like a remix of the Eyes boss from the first one. Oh, I'm gonna use a bomb there because I didn't feel good about that. Oh, hey, I got one of the eyes already. Well, if it's as easy as that. Oh, B for bomb, surely. Good, excellent, bang. Oh no, this is way too easy. There's no way this is for real. Yoink! I'll have that. I didn't get it. It must be that this last one has a bunch of health or something. Oh, there were bombs in the middle. I didn't notice. Oh, I'm still alive. I thought I was dead. I see. It might be time to do a bit of bomb spamming, in fact, that I survived for a lengthy amount of time. Okay, yes, this first one does indeed, this last eye does indeed have way more health than the other ones. Whoa, I was about to get cornered in there. I didn't like that. I guess it's invulnerable when it's closed like that, isn't it? These are mostly going away from me. That's fine with me. Okay, they stopped going away from me. I don't know how I would do about that. Just use bombs to override everything. Can you open your eye, please? This seems largely uncool. I would describe this as uncool were I given the chance to describe it with a word. Why doesn't it open its eye ever? Okay, there we go. Oh! It goes bang to the middle and then bang out from the middle. But at least I'm Blasto again, which is to say, first place, baby. Why don't we go Blast Heart? Yay. And let's try offensive type this time and see how different it is. Okay, no, you were definitely faster as highly mobile, so that might be one we want to keep going with. But you don't need to be especially fast to dodge most attacks exactly. Well, some of them you need to be, because they take up the whole... I haven't picked up a single power-up! So does this maybe mean those turrets alongside me do more damage, do fire more? Because like on defensive they did 2 missiles, and on highly mobile they didn't seem to, on mobility they didn't seem to do any. So I guess it affects what the yin and yang orbs beside you do is what really goes on, as well as your movement speed if you pick the mobility one. I guess we're about to find out. Right, okay, so I've got, so I guess this, my main attack now does more damage because it looks kind of scarier and cooler. I'll have you, thank you if you, oh, I didn't do that very well. And my things are also already doing missiles, which they didn't do at all during mobility, I don't think. So this is good. We're probably going to take down bosses more easily this way. I should really be taking anything down that even if I don't have to, because they can give me extra power-ups and such. Oh, but they shoot things at me if I blow them up. I gotcha. So it is kind of like the first game in that sense, where the more enemies and the more targets you're taking out and stuff, the more this stuff is coming at you. Cool, got it. With these enemies, at least. Yeah, I kind of did like the high mobility. I didn't notice it much when we equipped it, but now that it's gone, I miss it. We might find that bosses go by way faster now that we've got all this going on. Bomb this one. Whoa, I think our bomb is more powerful on offensive. Probably does more damage to bosses. Were I to guess. Yeah, that's what it is I'm having a harder time hitting the, Oh, can I melee people if I run into them with the yin and yang ball? Oh, I thought I would just die if I touched them. I was definitely having an easier time getting, pickups with high mobility. But my thing is shooting 4 missiles now, which is incredible. Oh, wait, so this person's name was Remus, so maybe that is our family name and this is another person in my family? And Hakurai is my, first name? I think that's probably it. My given name. That sort of makes more sense as to why we both share the name Remus. That's why, and that's why Hakurai would know, about the fact that this person likes setting traps and such. It's because they're family of some kind. Right, okay, I think we are doing more damage to this much more quickly. Youch. Zowie. It would be nice if we could see the health bar though, so I could know precisely which, like whether my missiles or my main gun was doing more damage, so to speak. Sorry, not more damage, so to speak. The main gun, so to speak, was doing more damage, and so I can know which one was doing the most damage. Anyway, it would be nice to have a health bar, because at the moment I don't know whether I should prioritize getting in front of them to hit with the main one, or just alongside them to hit with the missiles. Did I use a continue already? I don't think so. I think I'm just on my last life here, so we may as well dump bombs all over this place when things get scary. He said, immediately dying, thus wasting all those bombs. Heart. Right, because you lose all the bombs and go back to the default amount anyway when you use the continue. So you may as well just blast them all to hell before you if you're about to die. I did very much like having an easier time hitting gathering pickups with high mobility. I meant to use the bomb there. I did press it. I think I just pressed it a hair too late. So I'm starting to think mobility will be the one I want to use. I shouldn't use that then. We're just fighting this one easy to take down thing. It shoots these little characters at you, but it goes down in pretty without much effort. We're for sure doing more damage this way, but like it feels pretty like a modicum more compared to the fact that we were having an easier time picking up power-ups and dying less on mobility. And I'm not really sure what defensive was. It seems just like the same speed as this. The same speed as offensive, but without the powerful benefits, so. Sorry if anyone's favorite type is defensive, as I thought it would be mine. I think the missiles are doing less damage than the main gun, but I'm not 100% sure on that front. But at least at this power level, I have a wide area of attack. My missiles go far sideways. Youch. I think I understand, actually. Every time you die, you get 3 more bombs. Or you get up to 3 bombs if you weren't there already. So you may as well be using them every time. Or every time... I'm sorry. I know I'm using lives and health interchangeably. The player, every time you lose player, you get 3 more you get to up to 3 bombs is what it seems to be. But if you're already there when you lose player, you don't get any more. So I may as well be using them every time I get hurt, basically. Oh, if I move up at the side there, I can make that one. Okay, I understand. Even if I get myself locked in sort of in a corner, I can fly up. Or maybe not. I think maybe if I start it going down to the side and then move up, it will work. Oh no, actually, you do get a few more bombs, even if you had some already or something. Okay, clearly I don't understand quite how that works, but I don't think there's any reason to hold back on them, really, if I'm about to get hurt. Especially not when it comes to continues, because you lose all the bombs when you have to use a continue. That much I've worked out. Okay, we've swapped to pinball phase, so that means we're close to the end, I think. Oh, don't throw more. Why would you throw more at that exact moment? Just be blown up, please. Ow! I was the one who was blown up. Bang! Heart. Ghost! I'm not quite as equipped going into the stage 3 as I would have wanted to be. What was that? Oh dear. They fulfilled all of my, they're fixing all the things I complained about in the first one, more or less, though. Like how the bomb was an awkward input. Now it's just X you press to use the bomb, which I'm so thankful it's not like press left and right and shoot to use the bomb like it was before. That was my least favorite thing. Gonna just bomb those, grab these key cards. Wow, I missed everything there. That was not good. There was no way I could get that first one. That was a shame. Fell so close to the bottom of the screen. I think you do gain 3 bombs, or however many bombs you set it in the options menu, which in our case was 3 because I take the default. You gain 3 bombs every time you get hurt, but there is like a limit, like it go up to a maximum of 6 or so. So you do want to be a little trigger happy with them if you're going to be as accident prone as I am, which I am going to be as accident prone as I am because I am me. Ow! And it seems that oh, I'm riding on the turtle. Am I? I just noticed that. It seems the turtle can't actually take damage, only I can. So that's good also. As in, like, some has to actually hit my sprite and not his. I mean, I guess it's the same sprite. But the red part, like the part that is obviously Hakurai. Just using my bombs to veto through these big red balls because they scare me. Oh, right, I forgot this was coming. I should have saved the bombs for this probably, huh? Oh, dear. Youch. With the number of continues we have, we'll probably make it past this, but not maybe not too much farther. Okay. Wait to really seek as many power-ups here as possible. They're just raining in from space, which is not actually space that we were informed mercifully, but you know, they're raining down from space and all. Yeah, I feel like I had more projectiles at this point in mobility. Ow. As in at this point in my power bar. So I guess mobility also gets you more projectiles. Maybe that's what defensive does, is defensive gets you a whole bunch of projectiles when you get a high power level, but they just don't necessarily do a lot of damage. So it lets you take out more enemies that way. Okay, I've got tons of bombs, so let's try not to use any before we get down to the last eye, because that's the only one that actually is really a big threat. Oh, well, he says, wasting a whole bunch of them by dying just then. Man, I really thought this was going to be easy for a sec because of how easily the first 4 eyes go down, but nope, that last one is just something else. Ooh, I could have gotten an extra bomb there, but I got extra health, I think. Lasers, and then energy balls, and then energy balls and lasers, and then energy balls and green energy balls and lasers. I'm doing really not enough ducking and weaving and a whole lot of vetoing things with bombs at the moment, but I suppose whatever works to a point. Should I not be shooting when it's closed? Is that making it fire more projectiles at me or something like that? Okay, I thought maybe I'd be fine if I stayed in the center, but that was not the case. Oh man, that was bad. Shouldn't be using the bombs to dodge those, because they're a little more straightforward. Oh, I can hit you now, and now it goes, we gotta run out from the center. Right, I remember that one. Use bomb, just getting to do some more damage now. You got me near the end of the phase now, this fight now, right? Can't be too much more, I expect. Oh, lasers are going all over the place now. I see you, I understand. Damn it, I should've used the bombs there, thought I had more health. Bugger! Fine, that was our, I didn't check how many continues we had in Sam, but I think, oh wow, that was really the end of the fight, huh? Ah, that was scary!
Please don't make such strange noises, mistress.
Let's hurry up and get out of here! I'll make as many strange noises as I want, alright? I love that my mount is a turtle, that's so cool.
It's happening now! There's no time to wait!
Okay, that time I didn't get bombs for getting hurt, so I don't know. Maybe it is something about you only get bombs if you have less than 3. So especially when we're in a new area, we should be quite cautious to spam them. That's the way I read that. Oh, weird blobby things. I agree, Hakurai, that was scary. Right, so that means that it wasn't, Reimu Hakurai is not the westernized version of the name. That's how it would be said in Japanese, because you say the family name first in Japanese, I think, generally, so that would explain why there's more than one Reimu. And why, the samurai dressed us as Hakurai. I guess. Just because they wanted to know, they wanted us to know particularly which of the Reimu's powers, they wanted to seize. Which, of course, was misconstrued by us out rather quickly, but in a funny way. So I was on board. Ow! You know what? Maybe they're just closeted. Maybe after this, we'll have a very, very lovely time together. Us and that Samurai of Darkness. Ow! Golly! I'm not doing a very good job here. This looks a little bit like that angel we fought at the end of the last one. Hey, gosh, if you're only the mid-boss of this area, I hate to know who commands you. Kabam! I got a life and a bomb. Ooh, marvelous. Eek, 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 eek. Okay, we've made it a little bit farther each time, which is lovely. I'm thinking we probably want I'm still feeling like I like the high mobility though. What is that in the background anyway? Is it just like a sun that's like blinking in and out? There's another angel! No! Now go away! I do not want... I'm not looking to change religions at this moment. If you would please mugger right off. Plus, I gotta say, your technique is appalling for getting new people invested. Actually, they don't have too many scary attacks. I should... Okay, I take it back. That one's pretty scary. Kabam! 1 up, you say? Ooh! That's just a... Ow! A direct level up without even... health up without even needing the 10,000. But I got another 10,000 anyway, so I got another life up right after burning that last one. Excellent. Oh, these red Beyblade things I don't care for. These red Beyblade things are nightmares. They are the scary. They are the scary. Okay, these things aren't so bad when they show up. Does that mean we're near the end? They usually show that they're on the end, don't they? There's something big up ahead.
Indeed. I feel something overwhelming. Perhaps we have found a leader at last.
I don't know. Turtle Man, the scoreboard said that it went as far as stage 5. It's kind of familiar, though. But...
What is it?
Could the one behind all this really be... Is it gonna be your sister again, or whoever that was? What? What? Here she comes! Mima, charming evil spirit. Charming, you say? Fancy meeting you here, Reimu.
Charming, evil spirit, Mima.
That's how I should be introducing all those whenever they give a new name for one of the characters. Mima, I knew it was you. We fought this one in the Hell Route, didn't we? They were one of the bosses of last game.
You did?
Nope, I had no idea. I've just always wanted to try saying that. More importantly, Mima, you're the one who messed up my shrine, aren't you? Oh, who cares about some cheap shrine in the middle of nowhere? My goal is vengeance against the entire human race. Well, I suppose it's fine to dream big. But I can't forgive you for busting up the shrine. I'm sealing you in here for good. A challenge. But I'm afraid I just don't have the time. The hour of my restoration is nearly at hand, so until then, please play with this one. See ya! Ah. Hey, wait! Darn it. Don't worry. I've got this.
Magician of red dreams, Marissa.
Get out of my way!
And let you chase Lady Mima. No, thank you. I'll be keeping you entertained for a little while right here.
I guess I could just beat you up, too. You think I'd lose to a half-baked magician like you?
Stay calm, mistress. This one may be dangerous.
Don't worry. I'll clean her up in no time.
Let's hope so.
Yes, indeed. I'm sticking. Why is with all the exclamation marks at the bottom of the screen? That usually happens above the dialogue, but wait, Raymond, we should not have been nearly as confident. This is difficult. Oh, they've got force fields too, unless those are their health. Those balls. Oh, they swang the balls around. They swang those balls all around.
Swang.
That's us dead then. Right, back to the beginning. Let's go mobility this time, I think. I like that one quite a bit. Oh, that's much better. Although it is nice that the bosses die faster, because then I don't have to spend quite as much time learning their patterns and stuff. They give you quite a lot of bombs in this, so you can use it to veto a lot of attacks that scare you, which is nice. I'm not doing it very... okay, right. These ones also shoot extra shots when you blow them up. Sorry, it'll take me a little bit of time to get back used to how mobility works. But I'm just gonna hush up till we get back to Marissa. I'm gonna try anyway. It's so tricky because the item pickups, they fly so slowly towards you that you're like, oh, I can just leisurely fly over there and get that. But the enemies move way faster, so then by the time you get over there, you're swamped by more enemies. They lull you in a false sense of security with how slow the items move. Ow. The series sure does love its bats, doesn't it? It is hard to compare this game to the first one because they're obviously quite different, but this game already feels like wildly more refined in almost every way. There was a ton of care put into making this very balanced and smooth, as far as I can tell. I can't believe how expertly I just dodged that item just then. Oh, I hate it when they come back from the bottom. I'm never expecting that. We don't need to use a bomb on this yokel. We've got it. Oh my god, that was so close. Where's that bomb? I missed it. I'm missing so many bombs that would be so damn useful for this. I'm such a klutz when it comes to picking them up, even with mobility. Aye! I'm also at a high score right now. What does this song remind me of? Hang on. Oh, it's the boss theme from, I think it's Final Fantasy VI. It actually sounds a bit like it. It actually lines up with it weirdly well. Oh, now it doesn't. I wonder if maybe they were a Final Fantasy fan. Oh, actually, I guess... Would 6 have come out yet? It would have been pretty new, I think. Maybe you get more bombs from getting hurt the more hurt you are. Maybe that's how it goes. But this beginning part especially really reminds me of it. I hit the bomb button, but just too late. Still best score we got so far. And this part just sounds like a Final Fantasy baseline. Yowza! It's a shame that continuing puts you back at the minimum power level, but fortunately you build it pretty fast if you pick up all your things. Oh. Oh, I missed every single one of those. One thing I think part of the reason that the continuous thing isn't bothering me as much is because it's already a system that you're trying to maintain your power level by gathering projectiles and getting them back when you get hurt. So it feels like, rather than the continuous feature being like we added this in at the end to make it more difficult, so you have to redo a bunch of stuff. It feels more like it's consistent with the rest of the objectives of the game of, you know, trying to always manage your abilities for the next, your upgrades and powers for the next fight. It feels like that theme is more ubiquitous in this game than it was in the first, so it makes more sense to have like limited continues in this than it did in the first one. So it doesn't bother me so much that they've opted for that approach, I guess is my point. All right, so for Marissa, are we supposed to take out the orbs and not her? Maybe that's what we're doing here, because she didn't seem to... Oh no, she does take damage. So I guess the orbs are just force fields then. Yeah, the exclamation marks from the dialogue just stick around in this one for some reason. Okay, but she's gonna launch those all at us at some point, isn't she? Hey, there are a lot of stars on screen. Could do without that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Because it seems like the balls, they blink like they take damage. Okay. This reminds me of that boss in Kirby 64 with all the polygons on the sides of it. Okay, for this we're gonna want to put a little bit of that. And then there's more after that, so be careful. Oh dear. Ah, I missed all of it. Damn it. Okay, she's out of her force fields this time. I've lost my diagonal mana blasts, which is unfortunate. I broke. I'm starting to smash the orbs. I see. Okay, so she's gonna be free once we break them. That's how it works. Okay. Right. I didn't notice that was how I was doing that at first. Oh, that was a stupid thing to run into. I didn't use my bomb there because I was sure I'd be able to dodge that. Ah, mobility is definitely the one I like though. I'm pretty confident in that anyway. These things all drop a purple key if you can manage to hit them, so that's good. That's an incentive to do so, even though it's difficult. Gotta love those sound effects. There's a lot more in the way of sound effects in this game than there was in the first. I wasn't expecting this because this game has limited continues, but it feels better hard than the first game, if you see what I mean. Which is to say, it feels more fair hard, I guess. I guess being able to move in all directions also helps with that. I feel like I get trapped a bit less often. It still happens a lot with the samurai, whatever her face was. Whenever it does that, if she does that thing with the slashy, where she like slices a whole bunch and then it makes other orbs appear. I'm not good at that one, but I seem to always get trapped by that one. But for the rest of it, I feel like I'm not getting trapped by stuff that I can't foresee as much in this game as I did in the first. I give it understand that this takes place in a world that is not quite Earth, the place that Hakurai and Ko are from, which is an interesting thought. And I think she also mention earlier she's not a human. She made it sound like the first boss we fought was a human, and it would make it would be easier to fight her because of it. So I guess she's not technically a human. Shrine Maidens are something different then. It's nice of them to put weather effects as well, so that we know how much of the screen is in gameplay, because the edges are black. So you might not notice them from the edge of the screen, or might not be able to tell them apart from the edge of the screen if it were for the weather effects. That's good design choice right there, that is. In that list that I looked at, unidentified, whatever the other one was, floating object, whatever, I don't remember the name of it, but unidentified FO was considered the hardest one in the list. That's good to know. At Lunatic, anyway. Well, it said the difficulty was listed as LNBV or something like that, so I guess that's Lunatic, but with some other extra setting ticked. So that's good to know for when we get to that. That's the one we'll be afraid of. I think starts with this attack usually, right? That's the big slash. This is the one that I don't yet really understand, because if I go left, I'm sandwiched. Like, there might be some room to get by the side there, but I'm not sure. When she does the explodey outward one, that's fine. I could just duck around those, but it's this one. Do I want to get on the other side? Oh, okay. No, well, that one time it left me a gap, but I'm not sure what I did differently to make that happen, if anything. But the rest of her attacks I get for the most part. Like there, I don't think there was a gap. I think I had to use a bomb on that. Oh, I hadn't used any continues at that point. Oh, look at us go. Certainly wasn't what I expected to read, unless I got another one somehow, but I didn't think that was a thing I could do. How did I dodge all that by going to the side? Wow, the side of the screen is a much safer place than I realized in many ways. Oh, maybe my power has hit its, even though it's only halfway up the bar, because I've hit high mobility as my archetype, maybe this is the maximum I can reach. Oh, that would explain it, because it feels like it stops growing at this point, sort of. So maybe the more offensive your build, the higher your power limit is. That's probably it. That would make a lot of sense. Because it keeps feeling like I hit this point, I don't really grow. Actually, now that I say that, though, it is growing more, even. Never mind, then. Maybe that's not a thing. I said it would make sense, but I was wrong, and it's not the thing that's happening, so never mind. Oh, now we gotta do the eyes again. These ones are tough. But the two, just one from the edges are the ones that open first. Got so many energy waves coming out of me right now. Aye! That was dumb. That was very, 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 very dumb. Stupid. Bad me. I'm actually just gonna spam bombs here at this point, to be honest with you. And just stay in its face, because I've got a moment while it's taking damage. Okay, it's no longer taking damage. I should stop doing that. Oh, I don't want to reset my power now. It's going so well with all these extra shooty tiles. Ooh. Ah! I just said I didn't want to reset now. Let's hope this doesn't mean something rude in binary. I think it doesn't have enough characters to mean much. Okay, we got most of our power back from that, mercifully. Well, I sort of made that bad for myself, didn't I? Alright, well, this will probably be the first time we finish this, because I've got good power, 3 health, 1 bomb, and another continue in the bag, so this might be our first time beating Marissa. We'll get to see stage 5, and then fight Mima, hopefully, if we make it to the end of stage 5. Oh, I got hit by the first... Oh, it's just stupid and lame of me to do. I feel like a chump. Especially since that attack is pretty easy to dodge. Cool, that was slick. I liked that a lot. I'm gonna have a bit of time before they do the next move right at that point. I often use the bombs just to get my recovery items back, basically. This gives me some cover for that time. Ow! Okay, no use in holding back on bombs now. You got really nearly gone now, haven't you? How much more can you have? I'm blasting you with 4 right from up close. Ah, they brought the force field up again. Okay, probably I'm gonna take a continue on this. Oh, the fact that I dodged any of that is complete madness. In fact, I might as go as far as to say it's a lie. I don't believe that just happened. Ah, okay, that sounds more right. Hugs. All right, last continue, but we should be able to take this first part, her down quickly enough anyway, because we've weakened her quite a great deal. The bombs make short work of the force field orb things. Oh dear, you go away now, please. Okay, she was really close to being done. If we had just done a bit more damage earlier on. Lady Mima, forgive me! All right, let's move.
The barrier disappeared.
I guess that means we're all ready. Let's go.
But I'm worried you may not be any match for Mima right now.
What? He's right. You've continued like 3 times already. Marissa, what are you still doing here?
In any case, please be careful.
Whatever. Alright. I see we're shaming me on the number of continues I've used, but let's just remember which one of us is the bad guy who's losing. Oh my god, I'm not ready. I'm so not ready. Bombs! I don't have any bombs! I can more or less cover the whole screen by just dodging back and forth like this. Those things aren't so bad. They just come once and leave. Mima, show yourself! Oh, she is showing herself. Wait, is the boss fight happening immediately? They'll get you this time? You're late. I wonder just how well you wield your power. Not very well, I can see. It's no good at all. Huh? You may have noticed, but those orbs? What are you on about now? Come on, let's fight. Very well, since you so desire, but only a blood member of the Hakurai clan can use those orbs, yes? What are you trying to say? I'll make sure not to kill you then. What the heck? I'll have you exercise so fast it'll make your head spin.
Mistress, you need more practice.
Now you're making fun of me too? You old traitor.
Genjii has been watching you.
Huh? And he was disappointed in your performance. Yes, I know. You're kidding, right? I'm strong, aren't I? Gramps?
Lady Rima, if you would just train some more and return here later.
Shut up! Now I'm mad! I'll show you who's disappointing me, Ma.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I suppose this dialogue would be different if I hadn't used so many continues, is that it?
Very well. I won't hold back.
All right. I said I wouldn't hold back. That's why you have a scepter shaped like a moon now, is it? Whoa, 3D gram fix. Oh, she's got the orbs. I hit the bomb button, what the shit? Can I not use bombs here? Oh, okay, no, it just didn't work for no reason. That's fine. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh, the bang. Okay, yeah, I probably am not gonna get this on my first try. That would seem wildly unlikely, but no reason to not to try, just because this turtle is disappointing me. I have heard nothing but complaints from your end, turtle. Please, if you could give a little more compassion to your poor Hakurai over here, who's trying her absolute best. Thank you very much. And I'm not just using her as a stand-in for me. Alright, they gave us an extra life in the middle of that, and we're doing plenty of damage with these bombs, and we're getting it close. So this thing must have a lot of health, if they're expecting this to be really difficult to do with the skill level I've thus far displayed. Anyway. Don't like those stars. Oh, I missed that one, but I'm still at 5. That's fine. I'm just gonna lay into it with everything I've got right up close here. It's probably gotta have a lot of health, though. I reckon there's gotta be tons. Oop, stars. Okay, you can dodge those, but I was too close to attempt it at that point, I think. Oh, I didn't have another bomb. That's why it didn't work. Oh, there was another bomb that dropped there. That would have been great. All right, no time. I think may as well just spam them at this point, as far as I can tell. So I can be sure I don't. I mean, I guess there's some sense to wait till an attack actually happens, isn't there? So I could do a bit of damage in the interim. Yeah, I might as well. I shouldn't have been spamming them just then. But I reckon we're probably not going to beat this on our at this point. I think the old man might have been right. That's my last bomb. I can get in between those. I can get in between those. Is this a pattern I can deal with? Come on, you! Drop some more items, please. Oh, not like that. I didn't realize that was a melee attack. I saw it doing that a few times, and I was like, why is it teleporting like that? I felt like I might have been a little close there. Listen, Genjii, you don't have to be such a perfectionist about everything, okay? We don't have to get we don't have to do it with no continues, alright? I know you're going for the world record speedrun on your elite gaming Twitch channel, Turtlesman 3005, which is your age, I presume. But is that any reason to bully me? No, it isn't. Okay, I'm sorry for the age comment, that was a bit of a low blow. Ah, okay, you don't want to be in the water because they can spawn on you, and there's no way to dodge that. The enemy's also good at, like, slowly introducing a new enemy to you. It doesn't just throw 3 new enemy types at you all at once. Whenever it introduces one, it's like, it's the only thing that shows up for a little bit to let you get used to how it works, which is also really good design. Alright, okay, you stay at the bottom of that so that it targets you at the bottom, which makes it easier to dodge it if you go to the top. We're okay. I got it. Okay, I think I get that one now. Stay at the bottom so that the higher ones up here so that you can... Okay, I did it... I thought every time I think I got it, I then don't got it. It's fine though. It's only the one boss fight that I really feel this way. I did much worse that time. I got very gutsy in places I shouldn't have. Okay, so some enemies can hit you with melee. They don't all just go through you, I see. Oh, the bats are another one that actually can't shoot you unless you shoot them. Oh, good to know. Okay, so you can just duck out of the way of them if you're not feeling confident. Oh, you can be killed by the slash before it even shoots things. That's also not great. Ah, man, it ended before I could get all my powers back. Oh, these ghosts can shoot you even without being taken out, but I guess it's easier if you don't anyway. Just get less power-ups and score from it, which means less lives and bombs and gun. Bringing them around the screen is very much a thing you can do. I'm just bad at it. I always do that. I forget there's one coming right at the bottom of the screen, so I'm like, I'll stay back for this part. I'm having a pitiful power level at this in these fast few tries. Having like these later levels with not nearly as much as you would want going into them. Alright, this one I've never really gotten the hang of using. I always end up using a bomb. I don't really know how to get out of it properly. Whoa, this is new. I've never had... Oh, I hit the max power level. Look at that. Oh my god, this is cool. I really like having these. Oh, I wish I could keep it for a boss, but I'm probably gonna die in between then and now. Yes, max power. Please, max power. More max power. Alright, you don't have to use the bombs quite as often as I think you do there. There's more... It is more doable than it looks. Because once you take them out, they stop firing, so it looks like it's about to cover the entire left part of the screen, but it isn't. Whenever those red Beyblade things come around. The other things I'm, like, most scared of in this place. Oh, that was slick. Can't believe I made it through that. That's wild right there. I've got a ton of lives for this next bit. And one more continue, so we're doing... This is probably the best we've done so far. It started out much worse, but... Come on, Marissa. Just you, and then we'll give a try at this boss, and we will see how it goes. This boss meaning the one after Marissa. That was unclear. Marissa's also a boss, I understand that. Oh, I did a bad job. It'd be lame to use the continue in the middle of this fight, because I'd like to keep the better weapons for the next one, if I can help it. Damn it, I'm down at 4. I've died so much. Oh, that didn't look like that should have hit me. That was nutty right there, just that last 3 seconds or so. Okay, here come the stars. Do-do-do-do. Here come the stars, and I say, it's all right to do. Okay, got you. We're not gonna have much going into this next one. It would have been nice to keep that max power, because that was dope, that was. You've already restarted 2 times already. What are you still doing here, Marissa? Please go. Eastern Ceiling of a Demon, and probably winning the game too. Definitely. Oh, there's gonna be another phase, probably, is what I would guess. Then I'm not even gonna survive long enough to get to try these 3 on the boss. Oh, these 4 that I'm firing on the boss. Okay, here we go. No. There's no need for that. Alright, I'll at least have a continue for this boss, but we'll see. The continue means I start at very low power, so... Also, nice job not killing me last time. Really, really well done. Because you need me for your master plan of using my bloodline's power. Oh, wait, so is it this one? Oh, okay, that's when it does the melee attack, is when it shines the staff. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm down at... Oh, I'm back up at 4. Okay, it's not all bad. Yeah, I've got tons of bombs to spam with here. So you just want to be out of the way for that, right? Okay, that's not so bad. I can't believe that one was the one that killed me last time. That's kind of embarrassing in a way.
Whoa, there's a one up there. Thank you.
You have to imagine she doesn't know she's giving those to us, right? Rather lucky, if I do say so. Oh, that almost worked. Right, you get a whole bunch of bombs when it brings you down to your last health, so there's not real excuse at the moment to hold back on them if it's any attack that we're not confident will dodge. Ooh, a bunch of power-ups. Thank you. Oh, I've got it up to max power again. Oh, excellent. Keep this going for as long as possibly can. Come on, I've done tons of damage to you now. It's got to be close to the end. Alright, that's one continue I can use, but we're going to get a bunch of our power back. Come on! I almost hit no. Would have been very sad. Oh, it's giving us an extra bomb too. Oh my goodness. This could be very, very good. Come on, it can't have too much more health left, can it? We're absolutely laying into it with all this. I'm just going to be dumping bombs on it, because I'm presuming that it might not be the last phase, but it is the last fight, is it not? Of this at least, so... It's not really any reason to be saving them up, and you get a whole bunch more when you get hurt anyway, right? You're just going to attack down there, so I can just be out of the way for that. Right, short, good. Maybe in the middle here, and then it goes sort of in the center. Ow! Bombs again. My damage output isn't terribly high, though, with the way I've let my power level fall. You're so very, very weak. If we keep going, you'll just end up dead. Planning to run, coward? Stop! Bye-bye. Let's meet again when you're a little stronger. Oh, so does that mean I did it, but just like a punk? Because that's an ending then. After that... Ever since Mimi and the others ran away, Mima rather, nothing's happened at all. Is something gonna happen eventually? Is something gonna change? It's just so frustrating. I simply didn't train enough. It's something that could have been fixed. But I hate training so much. This is so depressing. All because I didn't have enough training. My body feels heavy for some reason. Hey! It's Marissa. Marissa? Don't say things like that. Just train more. I'll give you some help. Hey, what are you doing here? And why are you on my head? I was bored, that's all. Anyway, we need to change your attitude. And I think some more discipline would help. Meaning what exactly? Am I going to be on the keyboard here? Okay, let's begin. Training time is fun time. No way. Come on now, let's train. Wait a minute. Where are we going to train? You need to get used to high places. What? Why is the car changing? The wind is high, it's whipping my robes. Help! Now let's go even higher. Help! Bad ending 1. Try harder next time. No thanks, that's an ending. It has been did, and I was gonna call that our last try anyway. We did Touhou too. I didn't think we'd get it on the first try. I thought it was gonna have to take a few days. Staff. Staff? Is there gonna be more than just our Zunsoft friend here this time? Programming? Zun. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Wow, I remember fighting that homophobe. That was like so long ago, can't even remember now. Oh yes, those cards and shooting them at things. That sure did happen. All clear graphics, all clear picture by someone. Right, good, excellent. Hey, but at least we have a friend in Marissa now. That's a good sign. We were so damn pitiable. She was just like, oh wow, the last boss made fun of you. I feel bad. I feel like I have to help you after that. Is that the good ending picture right there? Oh, they signed it too. How cute. Well, that was another Touhou game done and dusted as far as I'm concerned. Test player. Oh, I had some test players. Oh, there you go. Good. Well done to all of you as well. Clearly, you were among the reasons this was such a refined piece of work. Seriously speaking, considering I managed it in 2 hours, the idea of doing the whole thing without using a continue, it's like possible, but I don't know. Like I said, it would take the fun out of it for me. Your skill. Oh dear, I can't believe. Excited Gamer! Yay! I got Excited Gamer! That's entirely accurate. Woohoo! Thank you, Zen, for dubbing me Excited Gamer. That might have to be the title of this episode, Excited Gamer. Either way, that was super cool. I'll leave the no continue runs to people who are better and have more composure in them, I think. And naturally, that means we did not unlock extra stage, but that is also something I will leave for someone who can handle it, basically. That, I'm totally happy just having beaten it on Lunatic. That is beyond my expectations for this first go of it. So, ooh, is this maybe the defensive? Because that looks a little different than the one that I was playing with. Anyway, visuals and music were on point yet again. The gameplay, obviously, it's kind of hard to compare because the first one, it's a bullet hell, but it's also like Breakout and not your typical bullet hell. But I was mighty pleased with it. Like I said, I don't usually go for shoot 'em ups / rail shooters / whatever you like to call this kind of game. But I really liked that. I didn't find it. I think it's just because they spent so much time refining the hitboxes and things. But usually I find with these kinds of games, I think it's smart to have the turtle be part of your sprite, but not part of your hurtbox, because it lets you have a bit of wiggle room, basically, is what that means. Where something can just sort of skim by you, and you feel like it should have hit, but it didn't. Whereas usually in these games, I find it's the other way around, where it's like, something clearly goes right over my head, but it counts as hitting me, and it's like, well, in a game where I only get 3 health for the entire game, otherwise I have to start again, that's just ridiculous. Which is to say, this game did an excellent job of avoiding those pitfalls by making your sprite a little bigger than your hurtbox. It alleviated the frustration of it while still making for intense moments of having to duck and weave. And I just enjoyed the hell of it all around. And we got more lore of it this time. Raymond actually got to speak. Apparently our master, last time I thought they were just some weirdo in a yin and yang orb, but this time we know they're a turtle, and this is a different person. There was fun dialogue and funny dialogue. We got to use a crescent moon explosion on a homophobe. I mean, this is always a positive in our day-to-day life. No, violence is not the answer, kids. Ignore I said that. If someone does not accept your gender identity or sexuality or anything of the sort, do not pick up the moon and throw them into them. You will cause many problems, geographically speaking and ethically speaking. Anyway, I don't know how I got on the tangent of that. All around, I'm absolutely digging it, and if this is the series, the direction the series takes for the rest of it, I'm all here for it. I'm so ready. That was Story of Eastern Wonderland, complete. To my liking. Thank you so very much for coming around. Next video will go on the channels, I'm not sure, but it'll be on screen very soon. Right now-ish, in fact. Right, look at it. Or, sorry, I'm on the right, so it'll be there. Look at it. Look at over there. The Tank Girl's Dream. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! A judge and defendant in either a lawyer or a prosecutor. The bearded one must be the judge, and the bummed-out looking one the defendant. Look, there's another one that's fallen on the floor. I wonder which one fell, the lawyer or the prosecutor. Think, Apollo, think! This could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go. Oh, just wait for tomorrow's horoscopes, thanks.